Today we're going to talk about getting a visiting visa. Yes, I've received a lot of DMs on Twitter asking me, Abraham, how can I get a visiting visa? Abraham, I've been denied a visiting visa before. I'm going to tell you what you can do this time to make it a success. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is InfoHub. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much. Well, if this is your first time coming across my YouTube channel, I still want to tell you thank you for clicking the link, for clicking this video. I share information that can help you travel to study, work, and settle abroad. So if you like this type of information, do well to subscribe to this YouTube channel, join the growing family, turn on the notification bell so when I release videos like this, you may just be the first to be notified. So just like what I said earlier, we are going to talk about how you can get that visiting visa. Now, a visiting visa comes in three categories. Yes, in three categories. We're talking about you coming in as a visitor, you coming in on a conference, and you coming in as a tourist. But all these visas or all these categories are short-term visas. So we like to call them a visiting visa. So on a short-term visa, it means you're not going to work. It means you're going to come in, and at the end of your visa you are going to go out. So that is the main idea of this visa, proving to the embassy that in a short time you're just going to come in, you have a lot of money to take care of yourself, and you are going to definitely go out. So we are going to check out all the documents you would need irrespective of the country you're applying to. Although each countries may have multiple documents, but these ones are very essential. So the first document we're going to talk about is your international passport. Yes, your international passport is a crucial document that you need. Now, how should your international passport be? Well, your international passport should be in good shape. It should be clean, neat, not damaged. Your international passport should have at least 6 months validity after the expiration of your visa, which means if you are going on a 6 months visa, your international passport should be 1 year, so that after your 6 months visa expires, you still have at least 6 months on your international passport. That will be enough for you to come back to your home country. The second document we're going to talk about is your passport photograph. They need to know you. They need to know your face. They need to know who you are. And that is why your passport photograph is very essential. Now, each country have their own requirements of how they want your passport photograph to be. The size and maybe the background, if it's going to be a white background or a red background. So do well to make some few research to know how that country wants your passport photograph to be. Next up is you paying your visa fee. Yes, you need to pay your visa fee. Now, each country have their own amount for a visa fee. For example, the Schengen region will charge you 80 euros for an adult to get that visa. The visa fee is 80 euros. Then for children, it is 40 euros. While for Canada, it is 100 Canadian dollar. 100 Canadian dollar. For the United States of America, it is 160 US dollars. So just do well to check how much the country you want to visit is charging for their visa fee. Then you need to show proof that you have paid your visa fee by means of a receipt they will give you after making your payment. Then the fourth point, or the fourth step, is you filling your application form. Yes, you need to fill your application form. Fill this application form honestly. If they ask you in the form if you've been denied a visa before, please, if you have really been denied a visa, say yes. If you have not been denied a visa before, say no. Because if you've been denied a visa before and you say you've not been denied a visa, they will know. And if they know, they will definitely deny your visa, and they may even give you a band. And also do well to know the category of the visa you're applying for. For example, if it's a US visiting visa, do not go and write F1 or F2, because that's a student visa. write a B1 or a B2 because that's a tourist visa. So do well to know the visa type and write it inside the application form, because if you write another visa type, then you have spoiled everything. You have really spoiled everything. The number 5 point is something we all are familiar with, which is your proof of funds. Yes, you need to show your proof of funds. Sometimes it may not be needed to show a proof of funds, as we will see later in this video, why sometimes you may be exempted from a proof of fund. But if you're not exempted, then you need to show proof of funds. Check the country to know how much you are to show as your proof of funds. The 6th point is you showing your purpose of visit. Now, maybe you're coming in to see a friend. You need to show them that you're coming to see a friend. Maybe your friend or your brother or your sister will write a letter, an invitation letter. An invitation letter should show your purpose of visiting, your duration, and all and all. And you should also be able to prove your relationship with that said friend, with that said brother, with that sister. You can prove your relationship with them by means of a birth certificate, even pictures together, and sometimes even social media chats. Keep that in mind. So maybe you are coming for a conference, you must have been given an invitation. That can also show your purpose of visit. Now, you can be exempted from a proof of funds if maybe the person inviting you over decided to pay for everything, decided to sponsor the trip. The person should include that in the invitation letter. So with that, you'll be exempted from a proof of fund. Or maybe the conference you are going to attend is a fully funded conference, and in the invitation letter to the conference you were exempted, or you were covered, your accommodation, your feeding, your flight and everything was covered. You may just be exempted from a proof of funds. Then the 7th point we're going to talk about is your flight itinerary. Now, an itinerary is a route or proposed route of a journey. So maybe, for example, you want to visit the Schengen region, but your first stop is Italy. So you're going to apply to the Italian embassy in your home country. But when you arrive in Italy, you would go to Spain, Greece, and back to Italy and back to your home country. You need to show the embassy that you have booked your flights to all those countries. Or maybe you are just going to that country and come back to your home country. You need to also show the embassy that you have booked your flight to and fro. You do not need to actually pay for the flight, but you can just book it without actually paying. Keep that in mind in case your visa is denied. So the 8th point is you showing proof of accommodation. Yes, your proof of accommodation can come in form of a hotel reservation or a conference that have reserved place for you to stay, or you are going to stay with your friend, your brother or sister. You can show that yes, you already have somewhere to stay. Then the 9th and final point is your health insurance. Yes, show the embassy that you already have a health insurance to cover all your stay in the country. So these are the 9 points. These are the 9 documents you would need. You may also need additional documents depending on the country. But there is a country where you can actually change your visiting visa to a work permit. I will be sharing that country and how you can do it. I will be dropping the video along with this video, so do well to check that video too, and do well to subscribe so that you can be able to see that video. So if this video was helpful to you, please do not forget to like this video so you can show your appreciation. Others too can see it. YouTube can recommend it to others. And do not forget to subscribe to this channel so we can grow together. Turn on the notification bell so when I release videos like this, you may just be the first to be notified.